I chose to keep others open and thinking. We need to pay attention to some important features and how we talk to others, because like if we don't exactly hear them and we try to ask them a question, we're not going to know what to say because we weren't exactly listening and how we're asking the question. And then, yeah.
Okay, I picked some words choices to invite others to think with us and make everyone think stronger. And I picked this one because it, like, I was thinking about the word
Collaboration.
Because like if we share like if you only have one idea by yourself it's slow, but if we invite others to the ideas we make the idea stronger and then we get closer and
Go though.
yeah.
I choose this one, the question.
Which one?
Finally.
Good.
Did you tell Giselle why you picked the things that you picked?
We just said this and this all together, and we also said this is not.
So what's your best?
We basically just saying what we had first.
So I'm noticing that you seem to be saying that you both picked the same part of the same language in the text as important.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you share why you thought that was important?
Because like if we start with our differences, it'll like lead to a different part. Like if you how to explain it? Like okay, let's say okay, I like basketball and King likes YouTube, and I say basketball is better than YouTube. Because this and that, so if I basically just come out here and say I don't think that's right because this and that, that's wrong, and we should start from the beginning so we can go slowly and then see, so we can listen more to what we're saying.
So it sounds like you're saying, I'm noticing two things. I'm noticing that you're talking about relationships and the way that Tatum said relationships were important for collaboration. And I'm also, it sounds like you're saying that if you give people your opinions first, that's not as good as asking them questions.
Yeah.
You didn't say questions, but you are pointing to the section in the text that talked about questions.
Yeah.
And so, right, if you want to understand somebody better, something that you can do is to ask questions. Right? Well, why did you think that part was important?
Because when it says asking thoughtful questions are good, listening to other people's answers. Because if you're not listening to other people's answers, and they might have like a really which one is it? They're not going to write about it.
So you're really naming that the question asking and the listening have to go together. Okay. Otherwise, neither one works very well. Okay. I think that is a really important part of posing questions. Awesome. Okay, everyone, please take about 30 more seconds. Okay. I'm going to watch Mr. Dion's clock with the beard. Beards, multiple beards. Okay. And then we're going to do, we'll mix and mingle again. Okay. Any other last ideas that you want to share with each other? Eyes on me, please. Okay. I know you guys know this next process, although Mr. Dion, do you go by Madsen Dion? Or, okay. That Mr. Madsen Dion said that you might not know the name of it. So when you stand up and you find another partner to talk with, that's called stand up, hand up, pair up. Okay? Yep. You can call it, it's called other things. Mix and mingle is the other one. Okay? So your job now is you're going to stand up. Everyone, when I say go, you're going to find someone who has a skill on their text different than yours. Okay? So if you have pausing, you're looking for someone who has posing questions. If you have posing questions, you need to pair up with someone who has pausing. You will have 4 minutes and you need to take turns. And then you will teach the other person about the skill that you learned about. Okay? Go. 4 minutes, so go ahead and share what you learned.
So we're doing.
I think these are our brains are working.
What say what you have to say about that, or sometimes you want to add on to it. Sometimes you want to go against it. Sometimes you want to like it says the second time after someone speaks, he meant beginning think of by waiting and giving others more thinking time for others, their thoughts, and organizing into instruction speech. And then I thought this one was pretty cool. It's kind of just like after a question, but it's individual. So like when they ask you a question, you want to answer it. Yeah. So it says a third time is under the control of an individual who is asked a question. This is personal. So it's personal. So if I ask you a question without him out, I'll be like, yeah, he asked me that question for some reason. You want to tell him the same guy, yeah. And then, so then, that's what I picked for politics, and that's why I thought it was important. Because it's 3 times.
Just asking.
Yeah, or your turn. Kind of. But there's more to it.
I asked him like, how does it look like in San Diego? And he's like, it looks like a bunch of people with a bunch of cool cars, and there's not that many regular houses. There's like lots of beach houses and all that. And he's basically like asking questions, giving more information, because by asking someone that actually knows something, that can make you learn something.
So you actually already applied this skill in another part of your life. You got more information about it.
Mine has just pausing is like happens after someone speaks. A human begins thinking and speaks first. That happened like 10 minutes ago. When we were running with each other, because I thought.
Right. Sometimes you have to give yourself some thinking time. So what does this text say about why it's important to wait after you ask a question and let somebody think?
Because it gives others more thinking time, more thought.
And people are different. Some people can really think when there's noise going on, and some people aren't as good at thinking when there's noise going on.
So you ask a question that will
Bruce, what's the last thing that you want to share? Or something you want to share?
Well, not really unless they're identical twins, then I have to say that. Like they're not.
I actually have twins.
For real?
My sister.
How many twins do you have? Like, do you have triplets?
No, I just have two kids, so they're twins. Oh, I want to hear Luz's thinking. What was most important to you?
I said that we can pay attention to what kinds of questions you're asking.
So, are there some questions that are supportive and some questions that make group work not go very well? Awesome. All right, you guys think about one more thing that you want to share. We're almost done with this section. You've done great. I want to say that this is, like I said at the beginning, these skills are things that grown-ups have to keep practicing and learning. So I'm excited for you that you already knew so many things that were important for good collaboration. And I noticed especially people were continuing to talk about some of these qualities that are involved in collaboration. Okay. I want to circle back and clarify, because I've noticed in talking to everybody that I made one mistake. And that is that I should have explained what posing questions means. Okay? Posing it can mean a couple different things, but in this case, it just means asking questions. Okay? If I pose a question to Mr. Madsen Dion, who's your favorite student in the class?
Me. Enough.
You're just chime voting again. Even as I asked that, even as I gave that example, I knew that was gonna get you guys excited. So just remember that posing questions just means asking questions, okay? So here's what we're gonna do next as we wrap up. I'm gonna give everybody, you guys do exit tickets?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do an exit ticket, okay? There's 3 sentence stems, okay? The first sentence stem is a skill I learned today about how to work better in a group is. Second one is a skill I can see myself applying in future group work. That's the most important one, okay? And then a question I still have about collaboration is, okay? I want you to take 5 minutes, answer as many of these as you can, okay? I think Mr. Metzendion would like your names on the back, okay? And then you guys, he will shift you into group work where he is going to want to see you practicing these skills of pausing and posing questions, okay? If you came in late, you can just answer as many as you feel like you can talk about. But this will just give both me and Mr. Mastridion a sense of how else we can help you with learning these skills, okay?